Hello, Star Wars fans. Welcome to Episode 6 of Journey into Legends. Today we are going to be talking about Lando Calrissian and the Mindharp of Sharu by L. Neil Smith. Lando Calrissian and the Mindharp of Sharu was released in 1983 and is the first installment in a trilogy by L. Neil Smith. I'm really excited to jump into this trilogy, but I simultaneously have a bad feeling about it. As some of you may know, I really enjoyed Brian Daley's Han Solo trilogy, so I'm excited to continue reading these old Del Rey era novels, but I'm also worried that these books won't hold up to Daley's trilogy. I'll also try to not compare them. Without further ado, let's read and review. Alright, so I just finished reading the book and I enjoyed it a lot more than I expected. I was worried it wouldn't compare to the Han Solo books, but honestly, I think it does. Character-wise, Lando is less interesting than Han, but I think he really shines in this book. I'm definitely a bigger Lando fan now than I was before. There are some great original characters as well. Vufi Ra was such a fun character and definitely one of my favorite droids in all of Star Wars. Rokur Gepta is a super intriguing and intimidating villain, and I'm really excited to see more of him in the next books. The plot was the main source of any skepticism I had. Lando's search for a mystical artifact sounded like bland sci-fi to me, but I was pleasantly surprised. The Mindharp, the runes, the pyramids were all mystical in nature and worked in mysterious ways, and I found that super intriguing, which surprised me. Going forward, I'm going to be talking about spoilers, so if you haven't read the book yet, skip to the timestamp on screen. I found this book very comparable to Han Solo's Revenge, in which the majority of the book lacked substance, but the ending was entertaining. This book was rather boring until Lando, Vufi Ra, and Mose entered the pyramid. After that, I couldn't put the book down. Constant plot twists and mind-blown moments and revelations were packed in just a few chapters and made for such an entertaining segment. The problem is, it took 13 chapters to reach this point. Another issue I had was with the ending. After they escaped the pyramid, the ending felt rushed, like L. Neil Smith packed 5 chapters of content into 2 chapters. Although I was provided answers for many of my questions, and the plot was wrapped up nicely, none of the events that transpired had room to breathe. It felt like L. Neil Smith had a page limit, he was about to reach it, so he had to scramble to pull everything together in the end. It worked fine, but it would have benefited from an extra few chapters. Overall, I did rather enjoy this book. It definitely exceeded my expectations and is comparable to the Han Solo Adventures books, which was something I did not expect. I've decided to give this book a 78%, putting it just under Han Solo's Revenge. The two books have similar flaws, and although I found myself enjoying more of this book, I feel that Han Solo's Revenge had better pacing, a better plot, better world building, and personally, I prefer Daley's writing style over Smith's. With all said and done, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll be reviewing the sequel to this book, Lando Calrissian and the Flamewind of Ocean. See ya.